Hello everyone, and thank you so much for being so patient with me. I know it was a really long time trying to get that sorted, but we had to verify the file and everything else to get it going, but I think we're all good now. So, without further ado, let's get back to it. I think first it would be helpful if we, chose a quest or something. Thank you for letting me know. I'll get that sorted. It probably has something to do with me not feeling quite too well. Hopefully that's a little better for you guys. Great. So let's go ahead and do more of the story because we're 10 levels above and I feel like we probably need to do some catching up.
Revelio. Revelio.
I think that's the other bathroom?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Yeah, there we go. You don't see me. I promise you don't. Got it. I feel so bad. Oh god. Toilet just exploded. We're in the boys' bathroom. Oh my god, that's so gross. We were in the boys' bathroom, you guys. Took me a second to see that chest. So bright in here. Says there's another chest right here. There's a boss or something.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away.
I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toad
Why would you want to take Toast?
to a cave under the lake. And that's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Yay!
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Makes sense.
Intrepid travelers, the both of you. Keep your wits about you.
I'm so excited.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Why do I feel like this is not Professor Fig? I'm just a little worried.
This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepare to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Oh Lord.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Alright. Let's see what our necessary tasks are. Okay. So just so we can start getting that out of the way, we will plant our flex seed. I don't know why it like goes out of this the weird way. Because I need to go here so I can plant some flex seed. Because I think I have seeds for that. I'm not entirely sure.
I've always said that
The freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Flex seed. Oh, we have mallow seed. We do need more mallow seed. So what's the other one? So it's Mandrake, but we have all three of them. I guess they just mean use them all three at once. So you know what? We will plan our malice because we do need to start getting more, and then we will travel to the magic meat. So we can get our flex seed, and we'll plant that in our other, in our room.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hello, hello.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
All for now. Now let's head back to our room. I didn't know we had Mellow's Wheat in here. Oh, the class size needs to be bigger. So maybe we put the ballast in here and the flex seed in the other one?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh, my controller turned itself off. There we go. I'm so sorry. Oh no, we still can't plant it in here. So I guess we'll put the mouse in there. I don't know where we get a bigger pot. Maybe just like a different classroom? Oh, my controller must be dead. I don't know why though. Let's see. Everything's dead today. My headset's dead. My controller's dead. Alrighty. Not caught anything here. Maybe she could tell us where to go?
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he had He claims by accident kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so
Oh,
it was
no.
back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did, and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wind trees.
Noted. Now, does that solve my problem with pot sizes? No. Maybe we can buy a bigger pot size?
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hello. Be with you in a bit. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
And let's try the other place. Yeah. This one. But wait, I wonder if I can use his stuff. No, doesn't look like it. Sorry, coming through, chickens.
Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet. Door's always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Oh, she has a chest. Have I opened it? I have not opened it. So we'll leave real quick. Or maybe just walk in here. Yeah, that works.
Glad those trolls aren't trampling the foliage anymore. It's my livelihood they're hurting when they do that.
I feel like it
Sometimes it
has
seems-
to do with something with the room of requirement.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I'll worry about that later. I saw a not a chandelier. What are they called? A candelabra. That didn't quite fit. Purchased from, okay. So now we have to go to Tomes and Scrolls. We'll get there eventually.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Hello there.
Revelio.
Come on in. Plenty to look at here.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, I forgot this was done. Okay.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Beast feeder? Beast toy box, shopping station.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Okay. Now we get to go back home. Thank you for the daily turn-in.